ready.
Been ready. Born ready.
Born ready. Been ready.
Your girl boss lady here with my fellow boss.
Yeah.
He might tell you that he's a bigger boss than me, but we're going to fight it out off camera. So
Believe that.
Rick Ross, the new album Teflon Don, July 6th.
July 6th, Teflon Don.
There's always an excitement surrounding your album releases. This is no different. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I feel
look good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I feel good just to be focused and, making, some of the best music in the game, and to know the records that I have for the album that's recorded. It just makes me that much more confident that this is going to be the biggest album of my career.
You're like itching for them to get out, right? Oh, man.
For real.
So many people, Rick, thought that when it was revealed that you had a previous career in law enforcement at one stage of your life, they counted you out, basically. And I know that a lot of them are here scratching their heads like, how did he do it? Because he's bigger than ever in terms of hip-hop. How did you do it?
The real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? And the streets know what's really going on, and the streets chose. The streets spoke, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? The Teflon Don, we still putting it down for the streets.
It's the streets, but it's also the mainstream credibility that you have is
most definitely
almost unrivaled in hip-hop today when you think about it. So I feel like a lot of people probably counted you out even before that, from the beginning of your career. You're like the biggest unexpected star in hip-hop today. Was there ever a time when you felt that the flight wasn't going to continue going up, or you knew?
Nah, you gotta be in some ways hard-headed. And I've been being called hard-headed my whole life. So once I make up something in my mind, there's nothing that could change that. It's nothing. There's nothing that could.
Because you really had a lot going up against you at one point. So.
Yeah, or what a lot of people felt was a lot. When that a lot of times, if you don't really understand a man's character, you don't really know what's a lot for a certain individual. So, a lot of people may have felt, for me, it was just all about my music. And every day I just said, I'm finna hit these motherfuckers against the head again. Watch this. Yeah, that's what they did. Watch this. Watch this. What they gonna say next month. What they gonna say next year. And that's just always been my attitude in life. It's really my drive and determination. I always, for some reason, could look to the man next to me and feel stronger than them.
So what do you think today is the biggest misconception about Rick Ross?
It's gonna always be misconceptions, and it's gonna be always opinions, and they're not necessarily bad, because a lot of times, people learn things in time. So what could have been a misconception last year, what a lot of people isn't a misconception this year. I always had thick skin growing up. I was always the fat black dude with the cheap shoes on. So I always had, thick skin when it came to, jokes or whatever. And I always could tell a good joke. Yeah. I could tell a great joke.
So tell me one right now.
I was finna say a real good one. I got some good ones. We'll say I'm off
some
camera.
PG rated.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to think of some later. But speaking of the other side of you, like maybe people don't know that about you. Do you have a good sense of humor, and maybe you're always cracking jokes?
Yeah, of course.
Something about you that I found out that a lot of people, maybe no one outside your outside circle knows. You have something in common with Steve Carell's character in 40-Year-Old Virgin. You're not a 40-year-old virgin.
Of course not. I don't think I've seen that movie.
You know the 40-Year-Old Virgin with Steve Carell? The funny one where like they take him out, they try and get him on dates, and like they wax his chest and... You never saw that? It's a
I ain't
well, one of the characteristics, we're going to have to show you that later, but one of the characteristics of Dude is he has a very big collection of something. And I heard that you have a very significant collection. Something that you're very, you're an avid collector of.
What?
Porn. No, I'm playing.
You know, I collect a lot of things. I'm a hoarder,
You
man.
just smile. I love that big
I'm
smile.
a hoarder.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a hoarder.
Oh, what?
I
Like
try
you
to-
just your
I try
your
to
house is
hoard a
full.
mansion.
Yeah.
I think that'll be dope. Like, but you gotta hoard the right things.
Right. Okay. So in particular, I was talking about you have a very extensive figurine collection. I was told.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
I
does
do.
it consist of?
Oh man, I have a figurine collection. I don't know how many figures, but everything from movie figures
Okay.
to Marvel, DC,
Yeah.
figures to Kellogg's figures. Any,
Like the tiger. And
yeah, almost any figure. The
funny you
first
put a
generation
chain around all of them and started wearing them.
the first generation, the Mr. T and the 18 figures, and I have a lot of original, toys. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
Well, maybe one day we'll get an invitation to
Yeah,
Miami and we can come and do
most
a
definitely.
DrJays.com
Y'all come
hoarders
to my
episode.
crib. Y'all come to my house in Miami.
So, I guess to round out the interview, let's talk about your style because you look fresh to death today.
Thank you, baby.
You look great. Can you? What? I see the Louis Vuittons on your feet.
Yeah. I got on some chilling LV sneakers, just cooling.
Just cooling,
Yeah.
guys, because we all just chilling. Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton footwear. Yeah.
my favorite jean
Are
in
they
the
the
world.
Levi's?
The Levi's 501.
Levi 50, the first ever jean that was ever made. In case you didn't know
In
that.
case you ain't know.
In case you ain't know, the bosses are here to tell you. And what is this? What is this jacket?
This is actually like a
What is this,
somewhat
velvet?
of a cardigan kind of suede
It's like a
kind of
suede.
sweater vibe. It was
Yeah.
tailor made for me. I
Okay.
just thought it was cool to pull out.
Yeah, no, you put it all together. Can we take some photos of you later as well?
Why not, baby? Why
Appreciate that. All right, so the album is Teflon Dawn.
not? The album is Teflon Dawn. It's in stores July 6th. I'm extremely excited. It's featuring production by No ID, Kanye West, Maybach Music Zone producers, The Olympics. Features from Jay-Z, Kanye West, CeeLo Green.
I think you should have an
Drake's
Australian
on the album.
interlude. We should
Australia?
work- Australian interlude, maybe for the next one. I
Why
can
not?
talk on it. We
Why
can
not?
say, yeah.
Of course.
Of course, sure. Well,
I
let's
love
do it.
Australia.
You haven't been out there yet. We got to get you out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
So shout out to your fans, I guess ultimately.
I want to thank everybody that's, supported Rick Ross from day one. Throughout all my accolades, man, and I'm still the same dude. I still had the same hunger. It's the first time I walked into this building, and before I released Port of Miami, I still have that same appetite. I'm still looking to grow, and let's make history. July 6th is going down,
And as a fan,
and talk to me.
thank you. We appreciate all the hits that you have made. You've made some amazing music in the last few years, so thank you as a fan of your music.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Okay, check it out. Teflon Dawn, July 6th. Make sure you pick it up.
In Miami, I got a full arcade, everything you could think of.
All right.
But in Atlanta, I really blowed that shit out. Like, how Call of Duty?
Oh, that's her. She's
That's
the
your
best
shit?
at that.
Listen,
What's it
you
called?
gonna have a chance against us.